just intertwined. Rodney McIndoe, though, car number 7, off to an absolute flyer of a start there. Burgess in behind him. He started from row number 2, jumped up into 2nd place. Jeff Stanton currently in 3rd. Car number 57 out of Eastern States Speedway in Blenheim. Actually spent this last week up in Nelson and Blenheim. Went up there for some good weather, never got it. Crash crew just directing the competitors through the infield there, just giving the safety crew a chance to unhook Mike Verdona, car number 25. Of course, he had a solid finish in heat number 1, 2nd place. Travis Smith, the Auto Super Shops Hypermac down there, car number 8, absolute stunning bit of kit. I had a look at it today when I was walking in the gate here, and very, very cool bit of kit, a brand new car for him. As mentioned before, a lot of these saloon cars, a lot of these saloon drivers just raising the bar every single season. Caught up with Rodney McIndoe prior to racing that car there, had the full rebuild over the off-season. I think the last 3 seasons he's made the trek south. Done some racing in the South Island, always a welcome competitor. As we mentioned before, he is the reigning South Island Saloon Champion. Came down last season, took that trophy up to the other land with us, with him. And I'm sure we'll see him back to defend his crown. I think Riverside Speedway this season is the South Island Saloon Champs from memory. So Verdona, he has rejoined the field in car number 25. Officials just talking to Dan Weston down there, so we'll wait and see what Dan ends up doing, what they call on that one. So David Spears out there, car number 63. Of course, formerly of Wellington, he was representing them. He made the big move though, and he's now based out of Central Motor Speedway. So it looks like Weston's car's all sorted. Car number 444, just seen him just testing the steering there. So we'll wait and see what the Speedway New Zealand officials call on this one here. Who's going to be able to line up where. Mike Verdona's gone directly to that spot behind Cameron McManaway where all of this sort of took place.
.25T, you're behind 14E.
So Mike Verdona, he's been told to head down behind 14E, which is Daryl Martin, and 444, which of course is Dan Weston. He will go to the back of the field. So Verdona looks like he's lost a couple of spots out of that one there. Certainly a beautiful sight, beautiful sound as these V8 powered machines rumble past the control tower here at Custom Signs Beachlands Speedway. There's been some great action early on. across all the grades so far. Street stocks are next, but we've still got the majority of this race here to go. Group B, Group C, the Bryan FM South Island Saloon Series. 7 to go. Car number 7 leads them off. Rodney McIndoe, the Duxon sponsored machine, leads him down into Paul McDonald Earth moving corner. He's picked up a couple of car lengths early in this one here, but Burgess is giving chase. Toyo Tyres sponsored car number 15 out of Central Motor Speedway in second place. Stanton chasing him hard. Another Stealth machine looking pretty racy in the mid-pack. There is Glenn Johnson. He's changed his allegiances this season as well. Of course, he was a member of the club here. He's now got a T on the car, Central Motor Speedway representation on him, and he's got his club mate Mike Verdona all over the back of him at the moment. Scott Rumble on the outside. Nice move up the inside there by Johnson. Gets the job done. Here comes Verdona, hot under brakes once more down into turn 3. Gives Johnson a bit of a nudge, bit of a helping hand around there. He buttoned off. He probably could have made the position, but I think he thought better of it. Measures up Johnson again, coming out of turn number 2. Just gives that rear bumper a bit of a swipe on the way through. Race leader though, Rodney McIndoe, car number 7. That car absolutely hooked here at the moment. He's just playing with the field. Oh, West in his race has gone from bad to worse. A spin down there on the inside of turn number 4. Gets back out on track just behind Burgess. So Stanton, I thought he was going to threaten Burgess for a while, but Burgess has got himself into a rhythm now as well, and he's coasting in second place. Some big battles happening behind him. Campbell, McManaway and Rumble. They're going toe-to-toe. Car number 8, Travis Smith right there as well. White flag is out. One more to run for Rodney McIndoe, the man from Gisborne Speedway. Goes around turns number 3 and 4. And he's going to pick himself up a black-white checkered flag. Burgess home in second place. A nice stride by Burgess. And Jeff Stanton from Eastern State Speedway will come home in a third place. So a bit of action in that one there. Race number 2 of the Bryan FM South Island Saloon Series, of course, brought to you tonight by Nind Electrical, but it's Rodney McIndoe, Duxon and Donaldson sponsored machine, the Vulcan Mustang out of Gisborne.
Can we circulate up high, please? Circulate up high.
Getting the job done. McIndoe takes that one there out. 1.5 second gap back to Phil Burgess. Stanton in third place. Ryan Bennett in fourth. Aaron Andrews in fifth. Verdona got himself up to sixth place ahead of Glenn Johnson in seventh. Darryl Martin eighth. Campbell McManaway in ninth place. Travis Smith in the top 10. Scott Rumble in 11th. Calvin Todd 12th. Pia Laser in 13th. Mike Adamson 14th. And Dan West in a race he would rather forget. Car number 444 in 15th place. That is race number 2. Bryan FM South Island Saloon Series right here at Custom Signs Beachlands Speedway. Oh. Don't forget too, folks, plenty of food vendors around the arena here tonight. So if you're feeling a little bit peckish, go and grab yourself something to eat or drink. Of course, the temperature dropping out there, so you might want to get something warm in the old belly. Cars just circulating out there at the moment. Russell Stewart, of course, the track man. Track looking pretty good out there, of course. Not a lot of sunshine, so the moisture staying in the track, which is good. We need that. Speaking of moisture, a couple of little drops of rain just on the front of the commentary box window at the moment. So hopefully that just blows on over. Big field of street stocks.
Please, drivers, come off on turn 2.
Lined up on the dummy grid. Of course, I think the opening meeting here, they had over 20 street stocks here at Custom Signs Beachlands Speedway. They love their street stock racing here, and they race hard, very, very hard. So they're going to be on track in just a moment. Dan Weston just down on the infield, getting his front bumper given back to him. Bit of a torrid old race for him. Hope you're enjoying the action, folks, whether you're here at trackside or, of course, watching the live coverage courtesy of the Pits Media. Of course, they're heading off next week, I think, the Pits Media to Woodford Glen Speedway in Christchurch. Of course, they've got the big Super Saloon deal happening up there, which will be an awesome meeting. A couple of days of Super Saloon action. I believe there's a number of North Island cars coming down to have a crack at that one as well. So if you're doing nothing next weekend, can't make it to Christchurch, keep an eye on the Pits TV Facebook page throughout the week. They'll have all the details there on how you can kick back and watch that live stream. So the rain just getting a little bit more consistent out there. Not a bad crowd starting to roll through the gate here now at Custom Signs Beachlands Speedway. Of course, a Friday night crowd.
Decorators are a long-established Canterbury company covering the whole of the South Island who love to support their local community. If you require expert advice from design to application, then Shane has the expert team to ensure your next project is hassle-free with a professional finish. Floor to ceilings, walls to roof, inside, outside, commercial or residential. Let our team take the hassle out of your decorating. Give us a call now on 027 Painting. That's 027 724 6846. Anderton Decorators, we have you covered. Everyone has accidents, but thankfully, there is always someone there that can help fix your problem. Fraser and the team from Elite Wheels in Christchurch can put your wheels back to the way they should be with state-of-the-art equipment and operators that will have you back motoring in no time. Custom fabrications is their specialty, from wheel manufacturing and whitening to suspension manufacturing and modification. Elite Wheels have you sorted. Elite Wheels is also the preferred repairer for all major insurance companies. Drop down and see the team at Elite Wheels, 240 Annex Road, Christchurch.
So Street Stocks out on track, their first race of the night. This race brought to you by Gillies Contracting, of course a big supporter of Speedway here at Custom Signs Beachlands Speedway. And look at this, what a field of Street Stocks rolling out for this one here. Car number 2, Benji Smale. How good does that car look? Your 2NZ. Car number 127 out there as well. That there is Philipita. Jake Barker, number 732. Car number 71, Alistair Finch. Jaden Armishaw, car number 52. Car number 555 is Mitch Lavender. Of course, those famous flames on that machine. Car number 828, Matt Stewart. Great to see Matt back behind the wheel here in the Street Stock grade. Your current New Zealand champion, and behind him, that there is Jared Verdona. Car number 97, Clay Marshall. 29, Shane McCarty. What a great looking machine that is. Former New Zealand champion Alan Finch, car number 118. Car number 88, Caleb Marshall, the second of the Marshall twins. 39 is Bailey Gillam. I believe Bailey might have run in Christchurch last weekend, if my memory serves me right. Cody Finch is behind the wheel of car number 18. Car number 427, Jacob Glossop. Car number 83, there is Josh Murdoch. Spent a bit of time in the livery of that machine this season as well. Looks absolutely fantastic. Jaden Cron out there as well. Car number 92, Formula Youth Saloon driver. Third season in Street Stocks. Car number 345, that is Ben Jenkins, another one of these very, very quick drivers to come out of Custom Signs Beachlands Speedway. Bill Lavender, car number 55 out there as well. He certainly likes to front it with the young guns out there. Plenty of experience as Bill. So the car's lining up now, nose to tail, down the main straight here. The Cool Trans pace car just blocking the track off for them. Clerk of the course just telling Caleb Marshall there just to move himself up a little bit closer. He's almost half a car length sort of inside Finch from row number 2. So I don't know whether he's looking for the big jump down the inside. We'll wait and see. But the clerk of the course just wandering through there, making sure everyone's in the correct position. nose to tail, get ready to go. So rain relatively steady here now at Custom Signs Beachlands Speedway. Visibility out of the control tower here is disappearing very, very quickly. So we'll do our best. Lucky we've got a TV screen up here and we're capturing the images because it's getting pretty hard to look out the window here. Cooltrans pace car heads down to the infield. Clerk of the course is happy. 10 laps of action brought to you by Gillies Contracting. It is street stocks here at Custom Signs Beachlands Speedway. Armour Shaw on the outside of the front row, steps wide. He allows Alan Finch and Lavender to sneak on through. It'll be very, very greasy conditions out there for these street stock drivers. Lavender having a wee look on the inside there of Alan Finch. Look at them at the moment, just skating their way around turns number 3 and 4. Max Stewart goes out and gives the wall at turn number 4. A little bit of a kiss. Murdoch goes right down to the infield. Car number 83. Car number 18. Cody Finch having a great battle with Mitch Lavender. But as you can see, even on the lens of the camera now, rain starting to come down very, very hard here at Custom Signs Beachlands Speedway. Alan Finch out in front, car number 118, the MV Motorsports sponsored machine. Max Stewart down on the infield there. He's having all sorts of trouble. He tangled up there with Bailey Gillum, car number 39. Red light comes on. Honestly, folks, you cannot see a thing out the front window of the commentary box at the moment. Commentating blind.
Can you back up half a car length, please?
So it looks like a bit of shrapnel down there on the main straight, getting chucked up on the wall. That there looks to be, is that off Verdona's car? It may not be off his car, but it was right in front of his car.
Lights are out, lights are out, lights are out.
So lights are out, set for a restart in this one here. Alan Finch, car number 118, leads him off. Comes on to the back straight here at Custom Signs Beachlands Speedway. He's got Max Stewart and Bailey Gillum up in front of him. Then we go back to Mitch Lavender, Cody Finch next in the queue. Then Jared Verdona, Shane McCarty and Benji Smale. They've come through the pack as well. They're down currently in 5th and 6th place. But it is absolute torrid conditions out there at the moment for these drivers. They're doing such a good job of holding on to these cars in these conditions. Alan Finch in total control of this one here. Car number 181, another one of the Finch machines. Heading down to the infield, that's Ashley Finch. Just trying to catch where the race leader is at the moment. Down the back straight there, just up the inside of Jaden Armishaw. You can see all the cars at the moment. They're all heading down there into turn number 3 and 4 and just getting speared out towards the wall. So the driver's having to just adjust to the very wet conditions. Jaden Cron with a big tank slapper happening there. He's got the race leader in behind him, does young Noddy. He's trying to hold on as Finch goes around. So does Gillum. Jared Verdona having a look up the inside of Mitch Lavender. The 18 of Cody Finch right there as well. Doesn't take much to unsettle these cars. You just seen Finch there just give Verdona the slightest tap going into turn number 3, and it absolutely sent him. Lavender now tries to catch on to the national champion and give him a bit of a flick on the main straight, but without any sort of luck. Alan Finch down the inside now of Jaden Cron. You can see it's taken him a couple of laps to sneak through, and he's going to go right into the wall down there in 4. He's basically using the wall to steer that machine at the moment. Absolutely hosing down here at Custom Signs Beachlands Speedway. Most of these cars, when they get the power down, it's throwing them sideways. Big impact on the wall here. Wasn't sure who hit that. In fact, Glossop's round the wrong way. The race leader, Alan Finch, has hit him. So's Verdona. Lavender goes through. They rip half the side off Glossop's car. Shane McCarty comes to a standstill there as well. That's down on the exit of turn number 2. I think everybody that was involved in the lead of that race used Glossop as a bit of a pinball, but you just seen they peeled the side of that car open like a can opener. Conditions out there at the moment, absolutely horrid. It was forecast. We thought it might have blown around us, but unfortunately, a lot of rain. So Glossop just stepping out of his machine. Of course, he spent a lot of time on that car throughout the off-season doing the complete rebuild, and he'll be absolutely gutted seeing the state that car's in at the moment. So you can see a number of cars just pulling down to the infield. So they'll have to move that car there of Glossop. Not sure what they're going to call here yet, whether we'll continue on with this race.
This race is declared.
So they have called this race, folks. So these cars will head down to the pit area. And, of course, I'm guessing that we'll be taking a bit of a break for a little while. Hopefully the rain eases and we get back into action. But we will certainly keep you up to date with what is happening here at Custom